Hello viewers, welcome back to another episode on Black Suit Tale, where we'll talk about fictional stories. Today we'll be talking about the woman the Mafia world never expected. The city of Ravenport never truly slept. It only lowered its voice. At midnight, neon signs flickered like tired eyelids, rain slit the streets into mirrors, and somewhere between the docks and the old cathedral, men whispered names they feared to say aloud. One name carried more weight than any other: Luca de Moretti. Luca was not just a mafia boss, he was an institution, ruthless, calculated, untouchable. His empire stretched from shipping routes to city halls, from back alley deals to penthouse boardrooms. People didn't challenge Luca de Moretti, they survived him or disappear. And yet, on this night, Luca stood alone in his glass-walled office, staring down at the city as if it had betrayed him, because everything he had built was about to unravel, not because of an enemy, but because of a woman the Mafia world never expected. Her name was Elena Monroe. She arrived in Ravenport with a single suitcase, a worn coat, and eyes that carried too much history for someone her age. No entourage, no protection, no connections, at least none that showed on paper. She applied for a job at the De Moretti estate as a house archivist, a role so insignificant it barely registered on the security logs. Her task was simple: catalog old documents, letters, and financial ledgers, remnants of deals long buried. The estate manager almost rejected her. Almost. Something about her calm unsettled him. Most people who stepped onto the De Moretti property trembled. Elena did not. She observed, listened, learned. Within days, the guards stopped noticing her. Within weeks, she knew the rhythms of the house, the shift changes, the silent codes, the rooms no one entered. And all the while, she watched Luca de Moretti from a distance. He moved like a man, carved from control. Even when silent, he commanded the room. His presence burnt the air. Elena did not fear him. That was mistake number one. Luca noticed her on an ordinary morning. She was seated at a long oak table in the archive room, surrounded by boxes older than most of his soldiers. Sunlight brushed her face as she carefully restored a brittle document. "You are new," he said. Elena looked up, slowly, deliberately. "No, sir, just unnoticed." The guard stiffened. No one spoke to Luca like that. Yet, Luca did not react with anger. Instead, curiosity flickered in his eyes. "What's your name?" "Elena." "No last name?" "Everyone has one. Not everyone needs it." Luca smiled. It was a rare, dangerous thing. From that day on, he began to test her. Small questions, subtle traps, half-truths meant to intimidate. Elena never flinched. She answered honestly when truth was safe, vaguely when it was not. And Luca realized something unsettling. This woman was not naive. She was careful. Late one night, Elena uncovered a ledger that didn't belong. It detailed transactions Luca himself never authorized. Money funneled through shell companies tied to an old rival thought long dead. She could have ignored it. She didn't. Instead, she brought it directly to Luca. "Someone is bleeding you," she said quietly, laying the book on his desk. Luca's expression hardened as he flipped through the pages. This information could get someone killed. "How did you find this?" "You hid it too well," Elena replied. "Which means?" It wasn't meant to stay hidden forever. Silence stretched between them. That night, Luca ordered a silent investigation. 3 days later, a trusted lieutenant vanished. From that moment, Luca understood Elena wasn't just intelligent, she was dangerous. Luca demanded her story. Elena gave him fragments. Her father had been a financial strategist, brilliant, principled, and dead. Murdered after refusing to launder money for a syndicate that no longer existed. Her mother died of grief not long after. Why Ravenport? Luca asked. Because the men who destroyed my family built their power here. And me? Elena met his gaze without fear. You are not innocent, but you are not them. No one had ever spoken to Luca de Moretti in shades of grey. He should have sent her away. Instead, he offered her protection, and unknowingly, he invited the storm inside his walls. Word spread quickly through the underworld. Luca was changing. He cancelled violent operations, replaced bloodshed with strategy. Negotiations replaced intimidation. Rival bosses sensed weakness. An alliance formed in the shadows. 3 families, united by one goal: remove Luca de Moretti. Elena saw it coming. They are cycling you, she warned, and they will use me as a leverage. You are under my protection, Luca said. That's not protection, she replied. That's a target. She was right. They attacked him at dawn. Explosions shattered the eastern wing of the estate. Gunfire echoed through marble halls. Smoke swallowed the pass. Luca fought like a legend he was, but Elena disappeared. Taken, the message was clear. For the first time in his reign, Luca de Moretti panicked. Elena was held in an abandoned theater. Ironic, she thought, a stage where lies once passed truth. The rival bosses expected tears. They got silence. You think Luca will burn the city for you? One sneered. Elena smiled faintly. No, he'll dismantle you. They laughed. They shouldn't have. Luca gathered his remaining lieutenants. They want war, one said. Luca shook his head. No, they want chaos. He made a decision that stunned them all. He leaked his own criminal records, selectively to federal agencies, sacrificed part of his empire to bait his enemies into the open. He was burning his throne for one woman. While Luca played chess, Elena played something else entirely. She spoke, not with fear, but with logic. She exposed fractures within the rival alliance, sowed doubts, reminded each boss why they never trust the others. By the time Luca's men stormed the theater, the alliance was already collapsing. No heroic rescue, only consequences. The underworld erupted. Arrests, betrayals, assassinations. Luca de Moretti surrendered himself quietly one morning, ensuring Elena's immunity in the process. The city watched in disbelief. The untouchable had stepped down. Years later, Ravenport whispered a different name, not a boss, not a queen, a strategist, a woman who turned monsters against themselves. Elena Monroe vanished from public view, but those who understood power knew the truth. She hadn't escaped the Mafia world, she had rewritten it. In a quiet prison yard, Luca de Moretti received one final letter. No empire survives forever, it read, but some legacies changed the rules. He smiled. The Mafia had expected guns, it expected blood, it never expected her, and that was why it lost. Thank you for watching. And do not forget to always like, comment, share, and subscribe for more stories like this.